Okay, hey guys. I've had it with the Turthear Nova. These are terrible. Again, a audio reviewer was promoting them like they're the next greatest thing since sliced bread. He's incompetent. He always has been. Tricked me once or twice into buying garbage audio equipment, and this is one of them. So this is the Turthear Nova with foam tips, and again, you're supposed to, by his measurements, put it on ridge 1, which is kind of pull it out a little bit. And don't put it all the way onto ridge 2 because it'll roll off the highs. And again, you're supposed to deep insert this, and it's just, first impressions were correct that this has a ton of 5K shout, treble roll off. There's no really getting around it, that's how this sounds. You can try to pull as many tricks as you want, but it's just shit, to be honest with you. I just can't take it anymore. So again, there's a huge amount of 5K prominency right here. Huge amount of like 5.5K shout. The treble is rolled off. So you got a ton of energy right here. It's very fatiguing. It's very gaggy. It's very throaty. Vocals sound like they're just bleh, and there's no benefit to the treble roll off here that's happening. This mud cut, who gives a shit? Honestly, who gives a shit? Honestly. So the Harman Target is known for being very shouty at 5K and rolled off treble, and very, anemic in the mid bass. And this is just terrible. This is throaty, gaggy. You can screw with the foam tips all you want. It's not going to help. It's just going to always be that way. Again, maybe if it kind of looked like this, so I can't draw, maybe if it looked like this, maybe if it had a tilt like that, or, maybe a little bit less tilt like that, if it didn't have all this energy right here, maybe it wouldn't be so throaty, so gaggy, so freaking terrible. And then again, the treble rolls off too much here. It can sound a bit too dark. There's other, so let's just keep number 5 here just so you can get a good idea of what we're dealing with, or maybe a number. Let's keep the yellow. Let me just keep the yellow here. Okay, and we can pull up like some other audio equipment that's similar, like the Sony. They're not even here. Okay, whatever. Anyway, you can get some EM6L that I promote right here. Okay, that doesn't have that 5K prominency. It has better treble extension. This is just gross. The freaking Nova. The Nova is just freaking gross. It's gaggy. It's disgusting. 5K prominency. It's just really terrible, honestly, and I can't take it anymore. And again, if you want that mud scoop, I would even recommend, the Hype 2. The Hype 2 even, that has, it's got some 5K peak fatigue as well, but at least the treble extension is a little bit better. Again, I still recommend the EM6L over both of these because it's got smoother, better treble. So, you're better off, honestly, with the EM6L or even the Hype 2 than the Nova. And again, the Nova, if you use the other ear tips, like the flanges and silicone, you get the you get this tuning, which has a bunch of 8K peaking before the treble is pulled out. So again, like, it just does not have good treble extension. like the EM6L. So just get the EM6L. It's warmer, it's brighter, it's clearer. It doesn't have a bunch of 5K, 8K peaking. It has much better treble extension. This whole coping crap it's terrible. I am returning this. I know today is Sunday, so I don't know if I can return it today, maybe Monday. I'm boxing this crap up. The foam tips are uncomfortable, annoying to use. Again, if you use the other tips, they have 8K peaking problems. It's a terrible earbud. It's complete crap. It's unusable. I would much rather, please, for the love of God, get the SimGot EM6L. Quit listening to this freaking idiot Scherer with his Harman and Eddie-Matic obsession. It's terrible. Again, even the Hype 2 that I'm using right here, the freaking Hype 2, this thing, much better than the Nova. Is it worth $299? No, because you can get the SimGot EM6L which has a smoother, higher quality treble. That's not all ravaged. I used Tone Generator to see if the treble is really smooth on the EM6L, and it is. It's flawless. I just went down this stupid rabbit hole because I listened to a freaking idiot who, at one point got me to buy several other headphones and IEMs, like the Sennheiser HD650, which was dark and yet again had 5K shout, which is probably where the Harman Target copied that crap from. It's terrible. There's plenty of audio equipment out there that uses my Target that I think sounds amazing. Again, I use the Biodynamic DT990s. I use the SimGot EM6L. There's the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pros that also have this Target that I highly recommend with good treble extension. There's plenty of audio equipment out there that you can use that has good treble extension, that has the 3K dip, that has a 10 decibel bass boost. There's plenty of audio equipment out there. And to use shouty, treble rolled off crap, with 8K peak fatigue and then nothing above that, or 5K peak fatigue and nothing above that. It's just terrible. It's shit. It sounds gross, and I'm just not putting up with it anymore. So, the foam tips on this thing is shit. Just for shits and giggles, I'll try the tips that came with this on, the EM6L and see how it sounds, possibly, maybe, or even the Hype 2. But I'm probably going to test it on the Hype 2 to see if it cleans up the treble any. Probably doesn't. But, this I'm returning this first thing I can. I waited until Amazon was selling it so I could easily return it because I knew this shit was going to happen. But, it's a terrible product. It's dog shit, and I'm just sick of it.